After a busy year of competitions in school, I can finally rest. Eh? But I can't that wait? I just got home. Wait, just give me a month and I'll... No. No. Please. Oh God, no! Save me! I know, I keep saying that I'm not going to die on you guys, and then I do. But this time, I'm serious. I was responsible and dropped something that was taking a huge chunk of my time. So now, I can focus on you guys! Yay! Okay, now to talk about the main topic of this episode. This is a new story I'm writing called You and Me. I know you guys love Tarky and all, but I felt like I was being led to a dead end. This doesn't mean I'm getting rid of strings or anything, but that was a 2025 thing. And for 2026, I want to try something new. You and Me is a slice of life story that takes place in Smiley Town, Colorado. Yes, I am reusing the same town because I want to, and because it's the only town I have for my OCs. Anyways, the story follows a group of football players and cheerleaders that are quite, stereotypical. They're judgmental, harsh, selfish, and utterly cruel. Though, truth is, that's just a facade. In the privacy of their own home, they're completely different people. It goes to show how much a person can change just to save their own reputation. There's not much to say about the cover art, other than it's up to interpretation. Though, as the story continues, it will all connect. Ezra's story focuses on the idea of how vulnerability makes it more likely for someone to fall into peer pressure and society's standards when desperate for someone's love. After an incident, which you guys will learn as the story progresses, Ezra and his parents moved to Smiley Town. Because his parents resented him so much, he ended up having to lean on his new friend group. That ended up being Silas, Delilah, Ashley, Thomas, Sam, and John. Though children raising children has in the history of never gone right. The friend group he entered was honestly toxic. As the years progressed, they all slowly began to lose themselves in these stereotypes that society had placed on them. They were a carbon copy of the popular kids from a teenage rom-com. They were no one. But despite losing themselves in this kind of facade, they still had defining features that separated them from the crowd. Individuality is frowned upon, but impossible to avoid. Ezra might be your typical jock, but there's more to his character than just aggressive and crude male with toxic masculinity. He's sensitive and in tune with his emotions. While he might not handle them well when he pushes himself to his limit, which isn't much, he often finds himself pouring his heart out on paper. Poetry stabilizes the world that he feels like he's lost control over. The one thing he feels confident in. In his friend group, he's definitely known for being closest with Silas. Although they don't open up much due to their fear of being seen as an outsider, they have an unspoken understanding about their situation and each other's struggles. It's as if there's a wall between them. They want a better understanding of each other, but they can't get too close. As for the others, Ezra's relationship with them isn't genuine. He's scared to get too close, as he fears being viewed as soft. Though, throughout the story, it's clear that deep down he cares about them, even if he hides it behind violence. While, at the very least, Ezra might be in tune with his emotions, Silas certainly is not. Ever since he was a kid, he's always struggled with feeling empathy. While he does have the basic human emotions, he finds it hard to feel connected with others. That's why it stunned him when Ezra first moved into town and he truly felt something. It was no longer a dull beating in his heart, but now each thump held meaning. Though, it was hard to show you cared about something when there were unapproving eyes watching your every move. Out of the entire friend group, Silas is one of the most affected by the standards placed on them. He's your stereotypical jock, loud, judgmental, arrogant, and an absolute jerk. Over the years, he's slowly developed into someone he couldn't recognize. He wasn't himself anymore. Instead, he was a carbon copy of every sad and miserable man in high school. He might have been popular, but at what cost? But upon meeting Ezra, he recognized his old self in the other's eyes. He was like him, lost, angry, and scared. Immediately, he was drawn to him, yet scared to get too close, so he kept Ezra near, but not too much. However, there was someone that was the exact opposite of Ezra. Delilah and Silas definitely have a background, and it isn't good. They're honestly quite toxic towards each other, and the rest of the friend group can definitely tell. Their relationship is all for show, constantly breaking up and getting back together. Honestly, it's getting kind of old. But despite the toxicity in his life, there's one thing that genuinely brings him joy. Sports. The constant running, having to focus, and most importantly, the adrenaline makes him feel human. Makes him feel alive. Though, everyone sees it as a part of the act. Delilah is most certainly the worst character in the group. I say as someone who knows the full story because it's my story. She's essentially Regina George, but if she was just a bit more twisted. She's your stereotypical cheerleader. A boy-crazy, rumor-spreading jerk who selfishly controls the ones around her to keep herself at the top of the pyramid. The truth is, though, she's honestly hated by everyone. Yet they don't go against her word in fear of ruining their reputation. Although she acts like the queen bee, someone who's in control, she's not. In reality, she's just as new to life as her friends. Upon dating Silas, a lot of it was simply for show. She did this so everyone could praise their relationship. However, when she realized that people started to lose interest, she decided to treat it like entertainment. They fought publicly, broke up, and got back together. Over time, it became a routine. While she did deny it, she did truly care about Silas deep down. And he did too, at one point. The issue was, she loved her reputation a bit more. Though I guess I can't make her a whole section about her flaws. While all her issues are brought up upon herself, she does find herself being overwhelmed from it all. When she needs to breathe, she often visits the beach to release any anxiety she may be feeling. It reminds her of someone who was close to her. The waves flowing, the feeling of sand, and spending time collecting seashells. That's her peace. With all her other friendships, she's as equally as toxic with them as she is with Silas. She's judgmental, spreading rumors about them in order to keep them in place. She's definitely not a good friend, let alone person. Growing up as the youngest of the Mitz family, Ashley was naturally spoiled. Whatever she wanted was what she got. If she wanted a car at the 6 years old, she got it. Perhaps a pool? It was hers. It was the benefit of living the life of the wealthy. The only thing that was required of her was to live morally. Her parents might spoil the crap out of her, but they weren't going to raise a brat. While she might have been fine with that, her friends weren't. As much as Ashley loved and respected her parents, she craved the idea of a double life. The issue was when she ended up hanging out with the wrong crowd. They didn't meet the standards her parents set, yet she wanted to feel the rush of rebellion. So, she chose her friends over them. But as time went on, they slowly started corrupting her, specifically Delilah. They showed her a life of lust and pride, guiding her in the wrong direction. With this, she slowly started to love this life, not because of the thrill, but because of the approval she got from it. So, she became Delilah's right-hand girl. She'd spread rumors, gossip, bully, drink, sleep around, etc. She changed, and her parents could tell. Though, while she might be a new person, one thing will never change: her love for music, specifically the guitar. She's always walking around with her headphones on, but she's not playing Taylor Swift or anything. She's listening to System of a Down and My Chemical Romance. Yet, as much as she enjoys her emo, grunge, and heavy metal bands, she quickly changes it the moment her friends get in the car. After all, she'd hate to seem different. Ashley's simply just a more humane version of Delilah to the friend group. While she loves her friends, she also loves the feeling of approval more. She talks bad about the group, putting them down alongside her leader. It's a shame because she really liked Ezra. He likes the whole grunge aesthetic she's going for. She feels like if she really got to know him, he'd understand her better. Though, Delilah keeps a distance between them. I love Thomas! Anyways, so unlike everyone else in the group, Thomas is not only the youngest, but also the least popular in the group. The thing is, while everyone else is praised and loved by the school, Thomas is viewed as a pubescent teen who needs to get a life. You know those kids the popular kids keep around their finger and act like they're one of them, but no one actually likes them? Yeah, that's him. The saddest part is, he's not even a bad friend. Thomas is definitely the clown of the group, always doing something utterly stupid. It's just that he's not exactly popular kid material. He's geeky, whiny, and childish. But despite what his classmates say, his parents will always hold him up high. Due to being an only child, he's treated like treasure in his family. So, I thought it was really funny, since all the characters have a secret interest. It's like, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Guys, please stay. I promise, he's still baby girl. He's just a little brain-rotted and a theorist. A game theorist. Anyway, in his main friend group, he actually gets along well with them. While they might pick on him and make him the laughingstock of the friend group, Thomas doesn't pay any mind to it. He's as cheerful as always. Though there's one member that sees the terrors hidden underneath. For the longest time, while he might be desperate for any girl, he's always had his eyes on Sam. But she could never like him back, right? Out of the entire friend group, Sam is definitely the most mature. While she is a party animal, she's aware of the fact that her friend group is toxic. Though, that doesn't keep her from loving them. She loves her friends more than herself. But the main reason she's so forgiving towards them is because she loves God more. Growing up in a religious household, Sam went to church essentially every week. Though she had never understood anything she learned as she was too young. But as she got older, the harsh truths of life hit her. She had to mature fast, as the adults in her life abandoned her. However, if there was something that stuck from Sunday school, it was that Jesus was always there to latch on to. Sometimes lukewarmness is a struggle. On some days, she is 100% in the fruits of the Spirit, and other days, she's cursing Delilah for pissing her off. Did I ever mention she hates Delilah? Out of the entire friend group, she's the one she definitely struggles with. Well, more like refusing to forgive. She sees the goodness in all her friends, but in Delilah, absolutely not. Actually, she despises her. It's because all she does is hurt her friends rather than guide them in the right direction. Not only that, she is quite, blasphemous. Though that's not her only sin. There's more to her story. Stick around and you'll see. When she's not absolutely teasing Thomas or at church, she often spends her free time stargazing alone. It's her form of worship, admiring the stars that were meticulously crafted by her creator. When having such an outgoing sister, it's hard to stay in the spotlight, especially if you already struggle with finding your voice. John grew up as the town's quiet kid. No one was able to get a peep out of him. His parents tried everything, bribing, speech therapy, books, but nothing worked. As he grew up, he slowly started to realize everyone began to drift away from him. Almost everyone. Sam stayed by his side, encouraging him to use his voice while also not pushing it. She didn't mind his quietness. She liked talking a lot anyways. Once he reached a certain age, he finally started speaking, though he still finds it hard to speak for long periods of time. As he got into high school and hit his glow up, he realized everyone would take a nod for an answer because he was hot and they thought he was just a mysterious type. Little did they know, he's actually judging them all silently. Although his household is super religious, he isn't as much as them. He finds it hard to grasp the idea of something that isn't visible to the naked eye. While he knows the Bible, he doesn't feel it. This only made him shut himself out even more, feeling like a stick figure in a museum of sculptures. Though he often finds himself admiring insects, finding beauty in the things that go unnoticed, or are viewed as outcasts. As for his friends, he cares for them a lot. While they might not notice it, he's very protective towards his group, especially his sister. But the truth is, he does have a slight crush on Ashley. Just a smidge. And that's it! I hope you guys enjoyed it. In total, this took me about 26 days, but it was definitely worth it. While I can't post as frequently as I'd like, I think I'll be able to get a video out every month, at the very least. If not, I'll double up. Mind you, that's not including short-form content. If you'd like to read my story, the first and second chapters will be out on Wattpad and AO3 on February 1st. Thank you all for the support. If you're seeing this, please hit the like button and comment so I can get this out to more people. Also, don't be shy to build a fandom around these guys. Make theories, ships, etc. Go crazy! Anyways, thank you all for watching, and have a blessed day.